Hello everyone, welcome to Homework Hell. If you find the videos useful, please subscribe to the channel. So in this video, we'll solve this word problem using the concepts of derivatives. So as per the problem, the polynomial function f at x equals 0.001x cubed minus 0.12x squared plus 3.6x plus 10, where x is between 0 and 75, models the shape of a roller coaster track, where f is the vertical displacement of the track and x is the horizontal displacement of the track. And both displacement are in meters. And we have to determine the absolute maximum and minimum heights along this stretch of track. So this function represents the vertical displacement of the track, and we have to find the maximum and minimum values for f at x in the given interval x is between 0 and 75. So for absolute maximum and absolute minimum values, the first step is to find the x points at which the tangent is horizontal, because those are the points at which there are peaks and valleys in the graph of this function. So we'll start by finding the derivative of this function. So the first step is, so prime of f at x equals, so this is a polynomial function, so we'll use power rule to find the derivative of the terms in this function. So let's start with the first term. So the 0.001 is the coefficient, so it will stay as it is. And the derivative of x cube is 3x squared. And then minus 0.12. So 0.12 is the coefficient, so it will stay as it is. And the derivative of x squared is 2x. And the derivative of the next term, 3.6x, will just be 3.6. And the last term, 10, is a constant, so its derivative is equal to 0. Now we can simplify this expression. So prime of f at x equals to 0.003. So we multiply 0.001 by 3 and then x squared, and then we multiply 0.12 by 2, so negative 0.24x plus 3.6. Now we'll set the derivative equal to 0, because we have to find the x values where the tangent is horizontal, and that means the derivative is equal to 0. So 0.003 x squared minus 0.24x plus 6. So this is the equation we have to solve. Now the first step is to simplify this equation by dividing each term by 3, because that will make the numbers smaller and it will be easier to solve this equation. So 0 divided by 3 is equal to 0, equals 0.001 x squared minus, so 0.24 divided by 3 is equal to 0.08 x, and then plus 1.2 equals 0. Now this is a, sorry, we have the 0 on the other side. Now this is a quadratic equation, and we cannot use factoring because of the decimal numbers, so we'll have to use quadratic formula to solve this equation. So I'll write the quadratic formula. X equals b minus ac over 2a. Now in this equation, a is equal to 0.001, b is equal to negative 0.08, and c equals 1.2. So now we can sub in the values. So x equals, so negative minus 0.08, and then plus minus, and then square root of negative 0.08 squared minus 4 times 1 times 1.2 over 2 times 0.001. So this is the setup for the quadratic formula. Now we have to simplify this expression. So the first term, negative 0.08, becomes positive, so 0.08, and then plus minus, and now we have to simplify the terms under the square root. So square of negative 0.08 is 0.0064, and then we have to do negative 4 times 0.001 times 1.2. So 4 times 1 times 1.2, and that's 0.0048 over, so 2 times 0.001 is 0.002. Now in the next step we have to simplify this expression further. So x equals, so 0.08, and then plus minus. So now we can subtract the terms under the square root and apply the square root. So I got 0.04 over 0.002. Now we can break down this expression into the positive and negative case. So we get x equals 0.08 plus 0.04 over 0.002. So we can simplify this expression to 0.12 over 0.002. So this fraction can be reduced to 60. So 1x value we get is 60, and the unit of 60 is meters, because that's the given unit for the distance. Now we can analyze the second case. So the second case is x equals 0.08 minus 0.04 over 0.002. And now we can simplify this expression. So in the numerator we get 0.04 after the subtraction, and then divided by 0.002. So I got x equals 20. Now both of these values lie in the given interval 0 to 75. That means we have to check for the absolute maximum and minimum at 4x values. X equals 0, x equals 20, x equals 60, and x equals 75. So let's start with the first x value, x equals 0, which is the lower bound for the given interval. So we should sub in x as 0 in the given function. So f at 0 is equal to 0.001 times 0 cube minus 0.120 squared plus 3.6 times 0 plus 10. So the first three terms get cancelled out because of multiplication by 0. So we are left with just 10. So at x equals 0, the vertical displacement is 10 meters. So now we have to find the value for x equals 20. So the next one is, so x equals 20. So we'll sub in x as 20 in the given function. So it will be 0.001 times 20 cubed minus 0.12 times 20 squared plus 3.6 times 20 plus 10. So now we have to evaluate this expression. Cube and then minus 112 times 20 squared plus 3.6 times 20 and then plus 10. So I got 42. That means at x equals 20, the vertical displacement is 42 meters. Now we have to find the function value at x equals 60. So we get f at 60 equals, so 0.001 times 60 cubed minus 0.12 times 60 squared plus 3.6 times 60 plus 10. So now we have to evaluate this expression. So 0.001 times 60 cubed minus 112 times 60 squared plus 3.6 times 60 plus 10. So I got 10 and the unit is meters. And now the last one, x equals 75. So we'll sub in x at 75 in the given function. So f at 75 equals 0.001 times 75 cubed minus 0.12 times 75 squared plus 3.6 times 75 plus 10. And for this we get, so 0.001 times 75 cubed minus 0.12 times 75 squared plus 3.6 times 75 plus 10. So I got 26.875. And the unit of meters. Now we have to find the absolute maximum and absolute minimum values. Now the absolute maximum value we got here is x for x equals 20, which is equal to 42 meters. So we can write, so absolute maximum height is 42 meters at x equals 20 meters. And now we have to find the absolute minimum. So that will be the lowest value for the function value, and that is equal to 10. And that exists at 2x values, 0 and 60. So we can write, so absolute minimum height is 10 meters at x equals 0 and 60 So this should be the final answer for this problem. So the height of 10 meters is at two x values, 0 and 60. So these are the steps you have to keep in mind to solve a problem like this one. So I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it, and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.